Well, hello there. Welcome back to smaller groups for our winter session. It has been a while. We've gone through Christmas and a bit of January, but for these few weeks in February and March, a few of our small groups will be gathering. And as we normally do, you will get a chance to kind of watch a 2-3 minute video clip before your group starts, either on your own or maybe even at the group at the house that you're going to be at. So welcome back. We have been chatting about or talking through the Lord's Prayer. We started this series a few weeks ago, and we are journeying through the different phrases that Jesus uses in his prayer. We love this prayer for its simplicity, but also its power. Love the idea that the disciples actually asked Jesus, "Can you teach us how to pray?" And it's something that we need to learn how to do. It will help us in our life. It will help us with our families and our relationships, and of course, in our faith and in our understanding of what it means to follow Jesus. And so Jesus kind of lays it out there for us, and we've talked about a few things so far. We've talked about how we start with Father. God is Father. And so we start with that amazing, first few words, "Our Father who is in heaven, holy is your name." And it kind of sets the tone for prayer. It helps us realize, God, you're the one I'm talking to. You're the one I'm addressing. And you allow me, you invite me, you welcome my words to you, my questions to you. And we have this understanding of God as Father, knowing that not everybody has a great experience with their Father. But God as Father redeems the idea of what that is. It either makes you realize that, your earthly father wasn't so great and God is, or as good as your earthly father was, God is that much better. And then we moved on to this other phrase, "Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven." Again, one of the most powerful prayers that you could say and let those words come out of your mouth, because those words can change so many things. You are saying, God, the way you run things in heaven, let them run in my life. The way your will is expressed in heaven, let that be evident in my life, in where I work, in my home, in my neighborhood, at the coffee shop, in my conversations, in my business dealings, whatever the case may be. I want your ways, your kingdom ways that are so different than our ways, to be evident in what is going on here on earth, where the rubber meets the road. And then our last conversation about it a couple of weeks ago was this phrase, "Give us today our daily bread." And that's what the blog post this week was about. And it's the idea that we can go to God for basic things and we can go to God for specific things. Sometimes we're on one of those two extremes. We either only view prayer as a shopping list. And so we write all this stuff down and say, God, all right, you got this. Go shopping. I'm waiting here. When you come back, I hope it's all done. Or it's the other extreme where we don't go to God for anything. We're either too afraid to ask or we're too proud to ask because everything's good. We got money. We might have a job. Things are fine. So why do I need to ask God for anything? But the line, "Give us this day our daily bread," just grounds us and reminds us that it is God who provides for our needs. And there are days when maybe that's in question, or maybe we're worried, or maybe we're concerned. And this part of the prayer just brings us back to that reality. So those are the few things that we've talked about the last few weeks. Obviously, very much a summary. Why don't you check out thevillagewhitby.ca and our conversations page, and all 3 blog posts are up, and you can read them before your small group starts this week, and then bring whatever questions and dialogue that you have. So I hope you have a good time. Welcome back again to small groups. Enjoy the next few weeks together. You know that the times that we spend in our living rooms are so important and so special, and they deepen our faith and they deepen our relationships. So I pray that those things would happen in the next few weeks. Peace, love, and recycle. Ciao.